Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear viewers and listeners, brothers and sisters, and especially the young people out there, I would like to say to you all, Eid Mubarak, and welcome to your favorite show, your show, Young Minds. Alhamdulillah, this is the show where we have lots of fun, meet lots of new people, and learn lots of new things. And today is obviously Eid Day, so obviously, inshallah, we are going to try and make it as sort of entertaining and as humorous as possible. Now, obviously, it's a special program for Eid, but it's organized by the Young Mind presenter and myself. We're going to be hosting the show, and the reason why I say Young Minds, obviously, because I myself am going to be presenting it. Now, I have with me some very special guests in the studio. Okay, before I introduce them to you, my first request to everyone out there is, of course, to call in and to say Eid Mubarak to your family and friends who might be watching all over the country, all over the 23 countries that we are broadcasting live right now, this moment. Okay, to also come and join us, when we recite the takbir. So let's start off with a bit of a takbir. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, La ilaha illallah, Allahu Akbar, walillahi alhamd. Okay, so my name is Kazi Ashiqur Rahman, and I will be hosting the show. And today we want to talk mainly about Eid al-Fitr. Okay, the idea of it, what you're supposed to do, how to celebrate it. And to help me with this discussion, I've invited two very, very, very special guests and two people that are very close to my heart. So on my right hand side, I have Sheikh Muhammad Yahya. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the show, bro. How are you?
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah, great stuff. And then we have Sayyid Salahuddin. MashaAllah. How are you, bro? You okay?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Now, Muhammad Yahya, okay, is quite local, alhamdulillah, he's from London. Whereas Sayyid Salahuddin is all the way from Birmingham. And these two young men have very good, interesting stories to share with us today, inshallah. They're going to be talking to us about how they were spending Ramadan, how Ramadan was different for them, because they done something great. They were leading Taraweeh, and not only just in London and local next to their houses, but one of the brothers, mashallah, went abroad as well. So we want to, inshallah, hear from them, and we want to talk to them about how the experience of Ramadan was, and also how they're going to celebrate Eid today. Now, before we start, obviously we have a tradition, we've built a tradition in our shows that we're going to start with a bit of a recitation from the Quran, and because it's Eid Day, we don't want to break that tradition as well. So inshallah, I'm going to request Muhammad Yahya to please give us a recitation from the Quran.
Inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يسألونك عن الأنفال قل الأنفال لله والرسول فاتقوا الله وأصلحوا ذات بينكم وأطيعوا الله ورسوله إن كنتم مؤمنين إنما المؤمنون الذين إذا ذكر الله وجلت قلوبهم وإذا تليت عليهم آياته زادتهم إيمانا وعلى ربهم يتوكلون الذين يقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون أولئك هم المؤمنون حقا لهم مغفرة ورزق كريم صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah khair. Well done, bro. That was excellent. Subhanallah. I mean, when you recite the Quran, and obviously we've been listening to the Quran throughout the whole month of Ramadan, and we know we've learned so much about the Quran in this month, alhamdulillah. We know it's important to recite the Quran with tajweed, okay, to pronounce every single letter correctly. And subhanallah, brother Yahya, Muhammad Yahya, Hafiz al-Quran, okay, memorized the Quran while he was going to secondary school, okay, in an evening maktab, and finished his hifz at the age of 10. Subhanallah, mashallah, and has been leading Taraweeh ever since then, since year 10, since the age of 15. So mashallah, Muhammad Yahya is an excellent example for the young people who are out there, maybe striving to be a hafiz, learning to read the Quran. I mean, the way we recite the Quran, if you know the importance of reciting it correctly, you would have appreciated the quality of his recitation. Jazakallah khair, Muhammad Yahya.
Yeah.
Okay, now today, I'm going to come back to Sayyid Salahuddin in a second, inshallah, and we're going to hear something from you as well. Now, today, obviously, we want to talk about Eid, okay? Now, all of you, whoever's watching, wherever you're watching from, we want you to call in and say Eid Mubarak, talk to us, share a joke, share a riddle, share a short story, tell us what you're going to do today, tell us where you're going to go, tell us what you're going to wear, okay, for example, because people do really exciting stuff on Eid Day, and tell us what you're going to do so other people out there maybe can take ideas from your ideas as well, okay, and maybe people that know these brothers, maybe their families and friends who are watching, okay, I want you guys to call in as well and congratulate them for the fact that they're on this show, alhamdulillah, and that they've their achievement over the Ramadan, subhanallah, they've completed the whole Quran, okay, they've completed the whole Quran, read it in front of people, led people in Taraweeh, amazing, subhanallah. Now, so those people who are sitting in front of a TV still and are thinking, okay, let me just get ready and then I'll call. I want you to call in right now, okay, and say Eid Mubarak to at least everyone. Say at least Eid Mubarak, because it's a special day, okay, and I think it's the easiest way to get your message across to everybody, because obviously you're going to call, you have to text, and I'm going to request the control room to make sure they have that number across the bottom of the screen right now, so that if people want to call in, inshallah, so it is there, so make sure you have a look at the number, and you'll see that it's not 0845 number, okay, it's not going to take £1 per minute, it's a local number, so you can call in for a very cheap price, inshallah, and share. Okay, tell us what you're going to do today, what you're going to wear, okay, where you're going to go, okay, what are your plans, how Ramadan even maybe went for you, okay? And we want to know all of this stuff so that people who are watching from other parts of the country, they can learn from it, okay? They can maybe they can relate to it as well, say, oh, I've done the similar thing. You know, subhanAllah, maybe I should call in as well. So that's what we need to do. Now, let me talk quickly a bit to our guests. So Muhammad Yahya, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you, brother?
I'm 20 years old.
20 years old, and you're obviously at the moment, are you still studying or?
Yes, I am studying.
MashaAllah, and obviously I know the answer to some of these questions, but I still have to ask you for formalities. Okay, so where are you studying?
At the moment, currently I'm studying in Egypt.
Subhanallah, Egypt.
Inshallah.
Must be an amazing experience, because Egypt, everyone knows about Egypt, subhanallah.
Alhamdulillah.
And what are you studying there?
Basically, I was there for the last 2 years on and off. I was doing Arabic language and I was doing Qira'ah. And this year, inshallah, I've enrolled in Al-Azhar last year.
MashaAllah, congratulations.
So, alhamdulillah, with your du'as. This year I'm planning to go to Thanawiyah, which is going to be the ma'had, the college basically.
Okay, subhanallah.
And inshallah, if I do get into Thanawiyah, the college, then after another 2 to 3 years time, I'll be in the university.
Subhanallah, wow, wow. See, for those people who don't know the university that you just mentioned, okay, it's called Al-Azhar University, okay? It's in Cairo, or it's in Egypt. It's, the branches are all over Egypt. Now, this university, for those people who don't know, is more than 1,000 years old. More than 1,000 years of history to it, okay? Great scholars from all over the world studied there, okay, became scholars, and went back to their countries and spread the deen, okay? Al-Azhar, it was the first university, you know the way we have Cambridge and Oxford University, that system, the university system of faculties, etc., etc. Al-Azhar initiated it.
Yes.
Al-Azhar is the most senior university in the world. It's more than 1,000 years old. It has more than 50 faculties, and the teachers are amazing there. I mean, it's a historical university, and it's got so much to it. People who are studying there, even now, until now, are becoming scholars, are going back to their countries, preaching the deen, spreading the religion of Allah, Islam, and it's amazing. So I am so excited to have these young brothers who are, subhanAllah, this brother studying in Egypt, in Al-Azhar University. And now let me talk to Sayyid Salahuddin. Wow, an amazing name, brother. Who chose your name? Let me ask you first.
My uncle, he's a Maulana.
MashaAllah, Salahuddin. He must have known the meaning of that name. A very heavy name, MashaAllah. Okay, so how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 20 years old.
So same as him, 20 years old?
Yes, indeed.
MashaAllah, wow. Wow. This is what I'm talking about. Young people doing great things. Young people, 20 years old, doing great things. And obviously you're a Hafiz of the Quran, aren't you?
Yes, yes.
And you're studying currently at the moment?
Yeah, I'm studying Darul Umbari, the very first institute in Europe.
Wow. Is that the first institute in the whole of Europe?
Yes, it opened in 1974.
MashaAllah.
Our Sheikh from India, Hazrat Yusuf Mutala Sahib. And I'm currently studying there, been there 5 years. And I've got 2 years left. Inshallah, after that, I'll become Maulana.
Yes, salam, mashallah, wow. You're going to be a alim, inshallah. You're going to complete the whole alim course.
Inshallah.
And of course, you're a Hafiz al-Quran. Now, Brother Sayyid Salahuddin, okay, even though he might be a bit shy to say it, but I'm going to sort of spill his beans for him. He was leading Taraweeh this year, not in London, not in Birmingham where he comes from, not in UK. No. Not even in his home country. He was invited. He didn't go there and say, can I lead Tarawih in the mosque? He was invited to Portugal. Okay, that's some other country, I don't even know where it is, yeah. Obviously, it's a very famous country. He was invited to Portugal to lead Tarawih, to recite the Quran for the people, and to lead the people in prayer in Qiyamul Layl in Ramadan. Now, how was the experience for you?
It's a very good experience. I was in a community of African brothers mostly,
MashaAllah.
and Indians.
Okay.
African brothers, they opened the mosque in 2007 and done great work, alhamdulillah, subhanallah. And most of the brothers are from Guinea-Bissau and Senegal, countries from Africa, and they are Indian brothers there as well. And one thing I've realized about that place, the Muslim community is very united.
MashaAllah, that's what we need, unity, isn't it?
Unity. Unity is what we really need. And one thing I really liked about that place, the Muslim, everyone is united. They pull their own money out the pocket, spend on the mosque, everything. And they're not the richest of people, they try their best, and the treat is really good. So I thank Allah for giving me this opportunity.
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Wow. And I must congratulate you for this great achievement. SubhanAllah, brother Salahuddin, say Salahuddin. And you became a Hafiz at what age?
At the age of 15. I done it in local maktab.
Wow. So a similar story to Sheikh Yahya.
Evening classes.
Muhammad Yahya, mashallah. See, brother Sayyid Salahuddin led Tarawih in Portugal, memorized the Quran by the age of 15, okay, and currently studying to be a alim, will complete his alim course in 2 years' time. And from what I can see on his fingers, they're empty. I'm only joking with you. Anyway, so brother Sayyid Salahuddin, subhanAllah, he done an amazing thing. Now, if anybody knows him, if his family is watching, because I know you're watching, his family and his friends, okay, if you're watching, I wanted to call in and congratulate him in front of everyone because it's a great achievement, okay? And brother Sayyid Salahuddin, mashallah, he done a great job. And alhamdulillah, I'm so pleased and honored to have these people on this show. And this idea of bringing these two brothers in my came to me because obviously Ramadan is finished and it's sort of a month of Quran, and I couldn't even get to these people in Ramadan because they were so busy, because obviously they were revising and memorizing the Quran to recite it in the night, and I know what kind of pressure people go through because obviously I've experienced it myself. And so it's amazing, subhanAllah, these brothers have done so much hard work, so I wanted them to come here and share their experience, okay, of how Ramadan was for them, and we're going to get to that. We're going to talk to brother Yahya about how his experience